One thing I want to emphasize, it's a virus, not the plague. Even if you get it, doesn't mean, you're going to get it bad. Um, this morning I was 97.8. I take my temperature each morning to make sure I'm okay. Pretty consistent, 97.8, 98.6. The stimulus deal looks like it is now done. There's some details they're working out. Within the next 3 to 4 weeks, every adult should be receiving about $1,200. If they have you on direct deposit, you'll get it directly. If they don't, you'll get a check. It may take a little longer. The Treasury Director actually mentioned that it would all be direct deposit. We have the info. This was about 2-3 weeks ago. I'm sure they do, because when we pay our taxes, we pay with our checks, unless you use money orders. It's $1,200 a person. It will be $500 a child. And like I said, 3 to 4 weeks. What's going to get interesting is when April the 1st rolls around. And I don't mean because it's April Fool's Day. That's when all these bills come due. And you don't see enough from our leaders and the banking industry, like grace period on mortgage payments, because it's not just the bank. You got real estate taxes involved. You got insurance involved in that mortgage payment. So it's not just the banks itself. We need the state and the municipalities to come in and give that grace period. All your bills are going to come due. Your car insurance is coming, your car payment. None of that's no waivers that I've seen yet. I know there was some on the ticker last night with some of the banks talking about waiving some payments for mortgages. But again, that mortgage includes taxes. So it'll be interesting to see what happens on the 1st. Unbelievable unemployment numbers jumps. In New Jersey alone, it was over 1,500% increase from last week. This is truly shaping up to be 1929. I don't know if we can, go another 3-4 weeks like this, because there may be no companies or jobs to come back to. The data, the numbers for today, worldwide coronavirus cases is 400,092, 443. We got dead of 22,180, and recovered is 119,732. I probably read that wrong the first time. With the worldwide is 492,443 worldwide cases. In the United States, we have 68,905 cases. There have been 1,037 deaths. 428 have recovered. So you will recover from this unless you have some underlying medical conditions, you will recover from the coronavirus. New Jersey, where we are, we have 4,402 corona cases. 62 people have died statewide. Active cases are 4,340. And I want to emphasize, 96% of the cases are mild. Only 4% of them are considered critical or serious. So again, if you get it, you're going to recover from it. Hudson County, we have 260 cases of coronavirus. Ocean County is 222. Bergen County is leading the state with 819. I'm throwing New York City in here now. New York City has 20,011 cases. 280 people have passed on from coronavirus related, again, usually underlying medical condition. There are 30,000 cases or so in the state of New York. 20,000 of them are in New York City. And that becomes problematic for cities like Jersey City, where there's the Holland Tunnel and the path. People are going back and forth. New York, if you go down Florida. If you go to Florida right now, you land on a plane, you drive in, you come in on a train, you're quarantined for 14 days. somewhere along the line, those communities, probably Bergen County with the Lincoln and George Washington Bridge, Jersey City with the Holland and the Path, they may have to consider something along those lines because New York City is the epicenter. And people going back and forth from Jersey City, New York City, Hoboken. You got the Path in Hoboken also. You have new testing centers coming up. They're all drive-through. If you have no symptoms, you have no test. That is simple as that. And these locations are maxed out in almost no time. You got the PNC Art Center on the Parkway, Hudson Regional Hospital in Secaucus. Bergen Community College is doing the testing. Riverside Medical Group also in Secaucus at 714 10th Street. Today, Newark at Winnicquack Park. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, but it's on the screen. And William Patterson University is doing the drive-through testing, a location there. And in Bayonne today, the Bayonne Medical Center is doing a drive-through testing at Ahern Stadium in Bayonne. Now, the Newark location, William Patterson, and in Bayonne, they just opened today. Again, as we test, the more we test, the more that mortality rate comes down, and then we can start making some decisions. When we realize that if you catch it, it's not a death sentence. 96% of you people are guaranteed to recover. Let's calm down a little bit. Symptoms. If you have a runny nose, sore throat, a cough, a fever, difficulty breathing, loss of appetite, and these are becoming some more symptoms that they're reporting. Loss of taste and smell. That is one of the first symptoms that seem to be, everybody who had this coronavirus, one of the things I noticed in the beginning, loss of taste and smell. If you have type A blood, be extra careful, take as many precautions as possible. It seems if you have type A, you may be more susceptible to this. FEMA and the U.S. Army are putting up pop-up hospitals. We'll have one at the Meadowlands Exposition Center, the Convention Center in Edison, and the Convention Center in Atlantic City. There's a fourth location to still be determined. In Lakewood, and we got to take some of this serious. And it's difficult in some locations to do the social distancing, but it's really on you. If you're going to go for a walk, my wife was telling me, she sees someone coming, she'll cross the street. It's up to us to do the social distancing. Even if other people don't practice it, you can. In Lakewood, the police had to break up 2 gatherings for weddings. Weddings and another school event for a school headmaster was handling. What don't they get in Lakewood when you're having 40 or 50 people? You know, how stupid do you want to be? Practice the social distancing. And it's difficult. Say, you go to the supermarket. It is difficult to do, but you can. Yesterday, I was at the ShopRite. Stay 6 to 8 feet away. It wasn't like a mob scene. Things are also kind of settling down a little bit at the supermarkets. I guess there's only so much stuff you can hoard. You know, stick in your closet. You open a door, the things are falling out of the closet. So that's starting to settle down a bit. But practice the social distancing. Keep that 6 to 8 feet from the next person. You can do it on your own. Mayor Stack in Union City is passing an ordinance to ban all rent increases for the next 2 months. That'll help, but the rent's still got to be paid. You're not working. Unemployment, there'll be some provision in that. You're still working on the details with the stimulus. It's very difficult to sign up for unemployment. You know, April 1st, things are going to get really interesting. So hopefully landlords and banks and all these agencies and people we have to pay the bills to, utilities and so forth, will be understanding. But it doesn't hurt to hold off rent increases. Remember, 96% of all the coronavirus cases are mild. So again, stay healthy, stay wise, stay 6 to 8 feet apart from the next person, and you'll be healthy. I'm Pat O'Melia. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Stay healthy.